Oh my God, are you kidding me? My journey started about 5 years ago. I've always had dental issues all my life and went to the dentist quite often. But as the years went on, I had more and more dental work. So the fillings would fall out and they'd get bigger and we'd just keep going. My daughter has beautiful teeth. I had her in braces. I'm also in the business of sales. So when you're talking to people, and that's every day I'm talking to different people, your smile is the most important. It is what people look at first thing. And I kind of felt that as my teeth were deteriorating, I was losing that sense of confidence. So it was important for me to regain that, and I thought I could do that very easily by just getting my smile back. So I went to see a dentist, and she pointed me in a whole different direction. So I started with the braces, and then we started capping. As she put a temporary cap on, I left the dentist office and I went and ran some errands. And I went to have lunch a couple hours later, and when I went to bite down, my whole tooth snapped off. I looked in the mirror, and here I am with like one tooth missing completely, and I thought, I just didn't know what to do. So when I came home, I went into the room with my daughter, Corey, and my mother.
Hi, what's wrong? What's going on?
And they both knew something was wrong.
What's wrong with your mouth? Oh my God.
It was funny, but it hit home. So she took a picture. I have that picture still. And I look at that picture like I will never go back to that again. But my one dentist that I really liked was retiring. So as she retired, I ran into an old friend of mine, and she was happy, smiling, ear to ear. And I looked at that and I'm like, I want that. That is what I want. And I was like, who did your teeth? Because that's who I'm going to start going to. So she told me it was Dr. Chips. So I called up immediately and set an appointment and went to see Dr. Chips.
Can I help you?
And he was very kind because I told him I couldn't do it all at one time. It was just financially it wasn't in the cards. So we started a plan. It started in 2016. The end of 2016, I started with my first cap. So then our next plan was to do the next 4 teeth, 2 at the end of 17, and then 2 in the beginning of 18, because my daughter's getting married, and I wanted to make sure that I had at least the front done before that. So when my daughter told me what date she was going to get married, I was thinking, oh my goodness, we have to hurry this up, because my teeth have to be done by then. And at the same time, I was wondering, how am I going to be able to afford doing my teeth and helping with the wedding? And all these expenses were coming into play. So when the contest came up, I thought I wasn't going to win. But Lisa Curry, she had won Dr. Chip's contest, Smile Makeover, years prior. And she convinced me to try and at least enter the contest. And much to my surprise, a lot of my friends came out and said, we're going to vote for you, and we're going to get all of our friends to vote for you too. And there's a lot of different things that go on with the contest. It was with the votes, and also to see exactly, I guess, who was the best candidate for it. I didn't hear anything back from Chips. I just went in for my regular cleaning, which we had scheduled at my last cleaning in June. So I was sitting in the exam chair, And I see him look towards the door. And I look over, and all these people are coming in the door with flowers and balloons, and I was just in like shock. Really shocked. And I remember grabbing poor Dr. Chip's leg. And I just kept shaking his leg saying, oh my God, I can't believe this. After they told me I won, then we kind of talked a little bit about what was going to happen, and that there was a whole group of doctors that were actually going to participating in this contest. I did get to meet a couple at the office, Associated Dental, and they were very nice and anxious to lend a hand in making my smile perfect. After I left the office, my name was on the sign. As soon as I pull out, it was like, congratulations, Cindy Warren. And I was just glowing all day. And on the following Monday,
Hello.
I actually
Hey,
was on my
Jim.
way to work,
How are
and
you?
my boss called me.
What? You what? You're kidding me. Like now?
My boss called me and said that he had to let me go because of financial reasons. My position would be eliminated. So at that time, my big joy of having won that contest was a little deflated because now I'm out of a job. But I started thinking, and I actually said that I was blessed because I won the contest, and that now that I was laid off too, I would be able to get to all my appointments. But no, it was.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
very hard because I would never be able to afford everything with my daughter's wedding coming up and all this. Everything happens for a reason. So this was a great time for me to have it done and get it done all at one time. And now that I'm going to be looking for a new job, what other better way than with a bright new smile? That will just make my interviewing process much more easier, for sure. I don't have to be self-conscious of people looking at my less than perfect teeth. And seeing the results that I've seen from Dr. Chip's office, it's very exciting to know that someday I'm going to have that perfect smile.